going to show you how to remove or replace the bulbs, these, that go in here for the check engine, turn signal, washer, fluid, all that jazz, ABS lights. On mine, the check engine one burnt out, and I wanted to see what check engine, what codes I have, and while I could read it by using a tester light up at the engine connected to the negative battery terminal, I thought I'd like to still have the check engine light to know if something's amiss or whatnot, although it is just an idiot light. It's, I don't know, nice to have, I guess. Anyways, so first thing is you got to take the dash trim panel off. It goes all the way around. There are 2 bolts here and here. They're in 8mm that you take off, and you pull your cigarette tray out, cigarette lighter tray out, disconnect the connectors there. I've got an aftermarket radio, so you're going to want to go ahead and disconnect that before you try and take the trim piece off. Otherwise, you're going to try and take this trim piece off and it's going to get stuck. I ended up using mostly these trim piece removal tools. This is 25-year-old plastic at this point, so anything you stick in here that's metal is just going to break it. So these plastic removal tools are great. Anyways, I stuck them on each side of the radio, and then I was able to slide the radio out and disconnect the other little connectors. This is for the 4-wheel drive. I'm going to disconnect that. And then over here, there'll be the connectors here for if you've got like a windshield washer, fog light, or I forget, this is windshield washer, and one is I think the rear wiper or something. Anyways, and then you're going to be real careful trying to pull these out. There's plugs in each one of these. You want to use for me, I started mine. I opened the door and started prying from down here. I was able to pop around. Be careful pushing against your dash. I kind of cracked mine a little bit here. It's already cracked anyways, but it's 25-year-old plastic, so anyways, you get to this point, and these lights are way down in there. I mean, I can't, I got a fat finger, I can't really get in there, but it doesn't really matter because you can't get to them from the front side anyways. They're these like twist in, kind of like your headlights for your car. They kind of twist in. Rather than remove this entire piece, which is there's a bolt, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, which you do have to take out anyways. So what you're going to do is take out all these 4 bolts, and then you're going to go put that light bulb down, and try and pull this out, but it's not going to want to go. There is some connectors or speedometer cables or some crap back there that kind of get you stuck, but you really don't need to remove all that. You can kind of finagle the thing, and kind of did it with one hand, but basically you can get up underneath here and pop it loose in order to get that bulb out. And then I haven't put a new bulb in yet, but I imagine it's slightly more tricky, but it should be easier if I have both hands available. But basically just pull on it, it'll flex a little bit, and then you can get up and get in there and get that thing out of there. So that's all there is to it. So I wasn't sure how to go about it, but a little bit of looking, and I've had a lot of these homemade YouTube videos help out a lot with anything I'm doing, so figured it's time to start returning the favor. So anyways, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, there's the same 8mm bolts. You take those off to loosen this dash instrument cluster, and then you can get in here and get behind there with your fingers and get that thing out. I think to get it back in, maybe a pair of needle nose pliers might work okay, but your fingers would probably still do it. So might have to jam this up and out of the way with like one of these plastic picks so I can work with both hands up in there. So anyways, I will update when I put it in how I go about putting it in. Of course, people that say they update the YouTube videos never do, so I probably won't. But if I do, we'll see.